at Manarola. The captain is currently trying to bring the boat up close so he can put the gangplank across. First the passengers come off and then we in the queue will all get on.
So we're trying to get up to us.
The town of Vernazza, looking from the harbour, and then all around the town is completely been terraced over time and over generations and generations. A lot of hard yards to create the terraces that are currently surrounding the area, which are mainly have the grapes growing on them. They grow both a red and a white grape, Rosa and Bianco, and there are plenty of grapevines in the area. Okay, so in Vernazza, it's just the same as everywhere else to get on the boat, to go between the Cinque Terre towns and La Spezia and Porto Venere. From here it's only one town to the northwest, which is Manarola, and there's the other three towns southeast of here. It gets a bit rocky, and today I would call it a calm day. There's lots of bouncing from left to right on the boat and a fair bit of up and down on the gangplank as the people go up and down. A lot of downsides travelling this time of year. One of them is the hot weather. It's quite warm. Along the Italian Riviera it's also quite humid. It's not just me that's hot and sweaty. I see there's a lot of other people around that are hot and sweaty as well, walking the streets, sitting outside a restaurant there, drinking aqua. It can be quite hard work getting around in this weather. We won't be getting on this ferry, we're getting on to another one. It's heading the opposite direction. This one is heading to Porto Venere, and then we'll be heading into La Spezia. Once we head to Monterosso, we'll be then spending a bit of time in that town, which is behind me now, and then later today catching the train through the Cinque Terre towns and then back to La Spezia, where we'll have to walk from the train station down to the main marina, where we can pick up Pietro, the Fiat Panda, and head back to our accommodation.
So I know Shannon's already told you about where we are. We're about to get on the boat now and go to the last of the 5 Cinque Terre, Monterosso, which is apparently the biggest one and the one most filled with tourists. It should be interesting because Vernazza was very touristy.
We weren't going to go to Monterosso.
We weren't going to, but our host got a little offended when we said, oh, Monterosso's too big, too many tourists, we won't go. And he said, that would be a shame, I'm from Monterosso, so we best go. And we're going to get on this boat with a couple of hundred other people. Ciao.
Okay, so we're now off the SS Minnow. It's taken about 3 hours to get off the boat. Slight exaggeration, about 10 minutes, because people just can't walk off the gangplank quick enough. Fortunately, we were last to get off, and I really appreciate that. It's made it take that much longer, and it means we got to sit and stand in the sun, for so much more than we needed to. But I'm very thankful. Katie has just purchased something, and I never thought she would purchase one.
It's a necessity. I hate hats, but I was getting so hot in the head and I most likely have been ripped off.
How much was the hat?
€10.
Holy shit.
But I couldn't be bothered arguing with a very nice African man, and I just said fine. And it's a little tight, but it's better than nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're now in
Monterosso.
Monterosso, and we're about to find somewhere where we can sit down and have a nice cool aqua. Katie's going to have alcohol, and I'm going to find at the same place somewhere where I can relieve myself, because there's no such thing as a public toilet in Italy. Buonasera. Forget it. Buongiorno.